Well, I'm Admiral Simon Williams. I'm responsible for all people issues in the Naval Service. But in my previous job, I had a tri-service defence role looking over people and training. And so I've been involved in the Covenant for quite some time now. So this is very much I'm speaking as a naval officer, but I'm also speaking on behalf of all three services, I think, in a policy sense. The Covenant is, to me, an extraordinary development. The services I joined had lacked, I think, some degree of support from the nation. I think the Troubles in Ireland, a number of historical reasons, had meant that we'd sort of drifted out of the public consciousness to an extent. What the Covenant did, what the work behind the Covenant did, was bring us back front and centre and connected us with a community in an extraordinary way. And what I have seen in the last few years is a public manifestation of that support for the very largely young people that join the services and do the will of the country. And what I've seen is people through big business, through areas of councils, the community more generally, supporting our people in a very palpable way. And that is fundamental. It just removes any disadvantage that we would have as part of armed services. Now, I expect young men and women to join the armed services. They get pulled from pillar to post, they get deployed to Afghanistan and back again. And that means in their very dynamic lives that they could be disadvantaged against somebody who was not doing that. So just little things like whether they've got a postal address, that becomes an issue. If you want to get a mobile telephone and you want to, if I've then deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months, you can't use it. Does the company understand that? Do they support you in that way? And a raft of things. So if you've got an ongoing treatment with the National Health Service, for example, and you were moved because the Navy or the Army or the Air Force needed to move you from one place to another, does the new NHS Trust understand that, and do they appropriately allow you to come into that new community and be welcome? Whether it be NHS or perhaps even education, if you've got young children coming into a new community. Does the local school understand the particular nature of the armed forces? Before the Covenant, people would not understand that, and as new service children arrived, they would go to the bottom of the list, and they were therefore the always disadvantaged because of the nature of their employment on behalf of the nation. And so the Covenant has come in to try and remove the disadvantage, and in certain circumstances, where appropriate, to give special consideration and special advantage, you might say, special consideration to those who perhaps are bereaved or injured. They've got particular things, and those things have happened to them because of what they've done for the country. And so for the country to understand that and to make those special considerations is a really powerful thing.